day in Sanagar starts with immense sunlight, followed by the chirping of birds and blossoming of flowers. Chotu, Dholu, Lalla and Babu were playing volleyball. On the other hand, Chutki and Hina were playing with dolls nearby. The game was going great when the volleyball slipped from Dholu and out of nowhere it strikes Hina's head. Both girls started to shout. Chutki said, "Are you guys blind or what?" However, Hina said, "Oh my god, my head is revolving. You guys are such an idiot." Dholu said, "Dear sisters, accept my apologies. I'm sorry for this, but the fact is, I'm not responsible for it. I'm new to this game and I'm unable to play like a champion." Chotu and Lalla started to laugh like mad. Dholu said, "You guys are laughing as if you both are experts in volleyball?" Chotu said, "Of course we are." Hina got angry and challenged them to a volleyball competition. She said, "Let's just make 2 teams and play volleyball." Dholu bragged and said, "Chutki and Hina will be team 1. Chotu and Lalla will be team 2. Lalla shouted, "OMG! Then what will you do?" Dholu started laughing and said, "I'll be an umpire." They were about to play the game. All the players took their positions. Dholu was about to whistle when he saw Daddu running towards the playground. Chotu asked, "What happened, Daddu? Why are you running like this?" Lalla inquired, "Daddu, is there anything serious?" Daddu said, "Stop, stop, stop. I will surely tell you guys if you allow me to talk." Hina and Chutki started laughing. Daddu said, "Kids, your aunt is coming from city. Come on, let's start the preparation to greet her and welcome her in the best possible way." Kids jumped with joy and moved towards the house with Daddu. Chutki said, "Wow, aunt is visiting. She is visiting Sanagar after so long." Chotu said, "Yes, he is." Dholu said, "I also wanted to meet my aunt for a long time." Daddu replied to their comments, "Kids, you were missing your aunt and she is coming. It means she has been missing you too." On the other hand, Lalla said, "I was about to win and Daddu cancelled our game." Hina said, "Oh Lalla, you are such a scrap. Which game you are talking about? Idiot, no game started." Lalla started laughing. Daddu prepared the food. Chotu and Dholu swept the floor clean. After an hour, the whole work was finished when Chotu questioned Daddu about the arrival of his aunt. He said sadly, "Daddu, when will our aunt reach our home?" Daddu said, "I have talked to your aunt about 2 hours ago when she was at the train station. Now, she might have reached Sanagar." Dholu said, "Who will receive aunt from the train station? She is actually new to Sanagar. She might get lost." Daddu replied with confidence, "Kid, I know. She is new here. Therefore, I have sent Daroga to receive her about an hour ago. So don't worry about it." Time passed. After 2 hours, doorbell rang. Chotu and Dholu were at the verge of excitement when Daddu opened the door. Lol. Only Daroga was standing with a long face. Daroga said, "Before you guys start questioning, I'm informing you that I was at the train station at the right time, but your aunt didn't come. I waited there for 2 hours, but she didn't appear. I searched in every nook and corner for her, but she was nowhere. So with a heavy heart, I came here all alone." Daddu said, "Where is she then?" "She was coming to us, so she is our responsibility. We need to find her at every cost." Chotu said, "Let's go to the train station. We don't know her present location, but we knew that she visited the train station. So, let's find the traces." Chotu and Dholu exchanged high fives. Chotu, Dholu and Daddu sat in the rickshaw brought here by Daroga. Chotu said, "We will find her." Dadu said, "Sure, we will." Daroga started the engine of rickshaw. The twisted journey started. The noise produced by the rickshaw was quite shrill and unbearable, but everybody sitting in it bore it with great patience. At that moment, finding their aunt and keeping her safe and secure was the ultimate goal. Daroga applied brakes, and the rickshaw stopped with huge noise. Dadu, Chotu and Dholu went inside the train station. However, Daroga searched nearby areas of train station. Dadu, Chotu and Dholu had her photos. Chotu asked about his aunt from Golu Mama, sitting on the beach in the train station. Golu Mama said, "Kid, I am in my 90s. I cannot recognize her by just looking at her for once. Even if I had recognized her, I wouldn't be able to remember it." Chotu said, "Damn it. How we will find her now?" Lalita Dadi was sitting next to Golu Mama on the same bench. She said, "Kid, I have a new..." Chotu cut what Lalita Dadi was about to say and said, "You are also in your 90s. I cannot rely on your memory. Sorry, but we will talk later. I have some important tasks ahead." Dholu asked Hakim, who was sitting at the tea stall enjoying the tea. Hakim said, "Sorry dear, but I am watching this lady for the first time in my life." There was a rush and a lot of hustle and bustle at the train station. Lalita Dadi stopped Dholu and said, "Dear, I have a new..." Dholu also didn't listen to her and said, "Dadi, Dadi, Dadi, please stop it. I am busy right now." Lalita said, "I also wanted to say something important." Dholu said, "I will listen to your story tomorrow." After saying such words, he started to search for his aunt again. Dadu stopped a person. When the man turned around, Dadu said, "Oh Mali, it is you. I need your help. Please help me anyway." Mali Baba watched the photo in Dadu's hand and refused. After about 2 more hours of searching, all the 3 of them got tired. They left the train station and decided to search for her in Sanatgarh. They sat in the rickshaw and returned to Sanatgarh. Chotu went to the Babban sweet shop, where Lalla and Rajo were sitting, eating the sweets and laddus. Babban asked, "What do you want, Chotu?" Chotu answered, "My aunt is missing and we have been searching for her for a long time. Still we are unable to do it." Chotu started weeping. Rajo said, "Have you called her?" Dholu said, "No." Babban started laughing and said, "What are you waiting for? Go and call her. As he is not a kid, you don't have to worry like mad." Chotu and Dholu returned home and asked Dadu to call her immediately. Dadu dialed the number. The phone was switched off.
Subscriber is currently
Dadu
switched
tried
off.
several failed
Please try
attempts
after
to
some
contact her, but unfortunately couldn't make it. Dadu said, "Now we will have to inform Rajaji about this incident." Chotu said, "Absolutely. We need to seek help from him." The 3 of them went to the royal palace. Raja was happy to see them. Rajaji said, "Welcome, Dadu, welcome. What made you come here?" Dadu told him the whole story. Rajaji was shocked to hear it. Rajaji said, "Oh my God, how is it even possible?" Chotu and Dholu started weeping. Rajaji said, "Don't worry, we will search for her. You guys don't need to worry about her at all." Raja ordered all the soldiers to gather and asked them to find Chotu and Dholu's aunt. All the soldiers got to work. Sun was setting. Everything was getting darker. Chotu and Dholu left the palace. Dadu was also following them. Chotu said, "We should have gone to the train station ourselves and should not rely on Dadu and Daroga." Dadu said, "Why are you guys blaming me? I sent Daroga before the time of train to reach the station." Dholu said, "Dadu, you are getting old. Your memory is weak. Maybe you have mentioned the wrong time to Daroga." Chotu said, "So true. I also have the same feeling." Dadu was shocked to hear their conversation. He was hurt by their words. Suddenly, Dadu said, Look, I think she's your aunt, walking with Lalita Dadi. Look, right in front of you, in the park. Chotu said, Dadu, you are old. Your eyesight is getting poorer day by day. They were saying the same bad words to Dadu when Lalla shouted, Is she your aunt? Is she a friend of Lalita Dadi? Chotu and Dholu looked in the pointed direction of Lalla and saw aunt walking with Lalita Dadi in park. They ran to her and hugged her. Aunt said, Kids, your people in Sanagar are really good. I sort of like this place. Chotu shouted, Where were you? We have been searching for you for a long time. Aunt replied, I didn't find anyone at the train station as I was late. Dadu told me that he sent Daroga, but I couldn't find him. My train was late, and so I was. Lalita Dadi helped me a lot and walked me home. She also offered me food and drinks. Dholu questioned about not picking up the phone call. Aunt said charging was finished, and then she started laughing. Chotu said, Lalita Dadi, why didn't you inform us about our aunt? I asked you earlier. Lalita Dadi pulled his ear and said, You idiot! I was constantly trying to say that I have a new guest and I think she might be your aunt. But you guys didn't bother listening to me. Lalita Dadi also pulled Dholu's ear and said, You were also busy. Scrap. Then how can you blame me now? Chotu and Dholu realized their mistakes and asked for an apology from Lalita Dadi. Dholu turned around and said, Where is Dadu? Chotu said, We hurt him a lot. We need to find him at every cost. They started searching for Dadu. Suddenly, Chotu said, Look, Dadu. Look there. Dadu was sitting at the bank of the river, weeping gloomily. Dholu looked in the pointed direction of Chotu. Both of them went to Dadu and asked apology. Dadu's eyes were filled with tears. Dadu said, We should listen to our elder ones. Although they are old and weak, yet they have a lot of experience. Lalita Dadi said, True. You are absolutely right, my brother. Since I am the eldest ones. So you guys should listen to me. I am ordering you to design a party for me and my friend. Lalla asked, Your friend? Chotu also questioned, Who is your friend? Lalita Dadi said, Of course, your aunt is my new friend. Everybody started laughing.
You can download the application on Google Play or App Store, and you can visit our website mathslegends.co.uk.